Here's the reality of where we are today, and I think this is why a lot of you are here today. I think, and many of you think, that our political system is broken. People are angry, they're confused, they're scared, and they're wondering where we go from here. Let's be clear. We can't change the past. There is nowhere to go now but to go forward. And as we look ahead, I think we're at a fork in the road politically. Are we going to keep chasing after a status quo of divided politics, driven by partisanship, divisiveness, and fear? Or will we come together to do the much harder but incredibly important work of engaging in a dialogue of shared priorities and the creation of a new political narrative? Politics are at their worst, I believe, when we operate in the political space based on grossly overgeneralized assumptions. Assumptions that all poor people are lazy and that they don't want to work, or that all rich people are greedy and only care about themselves. Assumptions like these and so many others are short-sighted, unfounded, and unproductive. I have a number of goals that I have set for myself during my time in the Senate and elective office, but none is more important to me than this one: to play a part in redefining the narrative of politics, recalibrating the way that we talk about those who don't agree with us politically. Here's the reality: if we don't respect those that we disagree with, our state and our country and the constitutional republic that this country was founded upon is doomed. But if we are But I believe that if we are willing to engage civilly in a dialogue about the things that matter most to our communities and our state, then I firmly believe we can stem the tide of rhetoric-centered partisanship and focus again on results-driven governance. This fight will not be easy, but the important ones rarely are. Specifically as it relates to Missouri's working poor and middle-class families, my goal isn't just to change the dialogue, but to articulate and implement a bipartisan plan to lift these individuals and families up to the next rung of the economic ladder. That includes the passage of the Earned Income Tax Credit, which is a bill that I have filed this year and am championing in the Missouri Senate. That also includes the introduction of social innovation grants and social impact bonds, which is another bill that I filed that allows for a more targeted, more efficient approach to social services in key areas of our state budget. And that includes a new, innovative approach to solve the problem in Missouri and really around the country that disincentivizes the working poor from working and making more money for fear of losing more in state benefits than they would stand to gain from career advancement. I believe that these steps like these can do two very important things. They can make a tangible impact on our state's working poor and middle-class families, and in turn provide a significant benefit to our state's economy. So here's my challenge to each of you, to myself, and to every single one of my colleagues. Let's not always default to yelling and screaming about how bad the other guy is. Let's not be content with focusing a majority of our time and attention on the things that we disagree on, even though there are many of those things. Because I believe if we chose to do the hard work of engaging on areas of shared concern and shared opportunity, then when it comes time to talk about the things that we disagree about, I think that conversation can be more respectful, be more civil, and more productive than the dialogue that we see now. Thank you for what you do, and I look forward to working with the ACLU in the years to come.